If you clicked on this video, you know what it is. I need people all around the world to know the greatness of Glitch Tale. Every fight really starts with the build-up, so I'll be going over every skeleton's stakes in the fight and their character arcs. Papyrus has been underestimated the whole show, and he's trying to prove himself as a strong fighter. And what better way to prove his worth than to go and fight Bete? Gaster needs to make up for his failures. He's absolutely filled with guilt over his botched revival of Sans, and he's already exhausted all his anger trying to kill Jessica, only for her to end up forgiving him and leaving him confused and suicidally depressed. It's not just about revenge, he needs to regain his lost pride, and in his eyes, killing Bete is the only way to feel better about himself. Sans just wants to protect his family, and all the skeletons, except for Gaster, kinda get what they want in the end. Papyrus completes his character arc surprisingly early into the fight by playing golf with Bete and then blocking her path with blue bones. So he isn't just useless, he's actually very, very useful because he stopped Bete from escaping. And you can tell from his facial expression when he hits Bete that he feels a lot better about himself too. This, combined with how the skeletons are totally destroying Bete, causes the audience to drop their guard, and then it happens. Sans gets all of his blasters stolen, and the fight completely turns around. Gaster and Papyrus almost die, and Sans dies for real, protecting his future and his family. Then the fight flips again to a one-sided stomp in Gaster's favor. The brilliant metaphor of the wine glass breaking makes it clear to the audience that it's not just this one thing that pushes Gaster over the edge, without making it too painfully obvious or having some stupid side character explain what's going on from the bleachers or something. Gaster has even gotten to the point where he legitimately considered killing Papyrus so that he could get revenge. The part I picked up on when I was thinking about this is that Gaster joining Papyrus is a lot like their relationship as a whole. Gaster tries to solve a problem using self-destructive methods and gets Papyrus hurt in the process, and Papyrus ultimately gets Gaster to stop. This happens a bunch of other times in the series on a much smaller scale, like when Gaster lied about Sans being okay and then arguably made Sans' condition worse, and then Papyrus called him out on it later. There's also the time that Papyrus stopped Gaster from killing Jessica, and even convinced Gaster to talk to Jessica. So Papyrus convincing Gaster to stop killing himself for revenge is nothing new. Papyrus was such a good boy, he was even willing to let himself die if it meant killing Bete. He only stopped Gaster when Gaster started killing himself. Someday we'll probably see Gaster redeem himself, and this fight will become a lot more meaningful, but it's still spectacular. Between the best animation in the series, the completion of a major character arc, the death of Sans, and the climax of Gaster's character arc, this is definitely the best fight in Glitch Tale, and a masterclass in storytelling.